Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATFGaming and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. Today we are heading off to the British Grand Prix, but first we gotta do all of our usual things. So let's check out the mail from the last race, which was a rather disappointing race. Car condition, yep. Interview, let's see what we got. We attempted a quick pit stop for Lejean during the last race, but it resulted in a mistake. Your very own chairman criticized your move by saying motorsports isn't the place for gambling. I mean, every second does matter in the sport. That's very true. But apparently we did have some pit crew mistakes. But as Ben and Nathaniel wonderfully tells us, we have a new engine, which is great. Let's see what's next. What's the next thing we need to do? Obviously, we need to upgrade that engine, but we have not upgraded the brakes at all, from what I remember. Yep, the brakes are the only thing we haven't done an upgrade on. Why don't we do it just to say we did it? But we'll do 25 to max on that because it's not as urgent of an upgrade, so we can have that little bit extra room versus 20. So I'll be ready 5 days before the race, so we might even be able to improve it a little bit before the race. Now, another thing I've been kind of contemplating here is what to do with the HQ. Because, as you can see, we're kind of reaching the limit on where we can go with some of these parts. Suspension, we can't even... What are we doing on suspension? What level are we on suspension? I can't remember. Suspension... Yeah, we're at the max level with suspension, so we couldn't go any higher if we wanted to. So let's see. We got $11 million. What can that buy us here? Well, the fact is we don't even have a suspension facility, do we? We don't even have a handling facility. So I think that's going to be our first objective here. So let's just spend the $5 million, get the handling development center. That won't be done for a while, but we can worry about that later. So yeah, that'll be under construction. Now, as far as upgrading, the cheapest upgrade we could get would be test track, which is for the engine. But the engine also takes the longest to develop, so I'm not as worried about that. The factory is pretty low. The factory's low and the staff center is low. Well, I think we'll save up money to maybe upgrade the factory at the end of the year. 25 million is a lot of money, but it is very important. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll save up for that. Let's analyze the pit crew here. Yikes. I remember now we had a lot of people who we didn't necessarily want doing things. So we'll put all these people back in. But we have some people that we might want to hire. Better Meat might be worth it. So sure, we'll hire him. Is he gonna be worth it to put in today? On rear jack, he is, yes. So we will put him in. Let's see, who do I not need? I really have no use for this guy. So, later you are fired. And now I can look at everybody on one page again. Good. Alright, so repair people are a little worse for wear, but have we had to repair a single part this season? I'm not positive. This number scares me a bit. Do we have... Not really. All these people can go away so we can get some new people. So we're going to have to live with a 13 for now. Well, let's see. It's 3.02. If I put him here and this guy here, it's a 3.0. Okay, so we'll do that. Everything's a 14. We'll do that. Alright. That's the pit crew sorted. We got to advance a little bit so we can get to improving. What's this? We got a message from Magnuson. Okay. One of my contacts just told me there's an open slot at Tondela for a bit of practice. If I could get some quality time, it'd really improve our chances there. $1 million for a Tondela expert. Have we been to Tondela yet? We have. So that would not come into play until next season, which is questionable if I'm even going to have Magnussen next season. So it's $1 million. You know, just in case if we do bring him back next season, which Kevin is the one that's still under contract for next season, to be fair. So there is a chance, depending on who's available, that we might bring him back next season. But another thing I wanted to look at is Ben Androstangelo is really quite poor as a lead designer. And I really want to find somebody else. We got this guy, Isaac, who's significantly better, but I really, with the designers, I like looking at these components because these do not cost any time to be added to the car. But I really like looking at these, more so than I even do like the star level. So let's just look. I'm gonna look around here and I'll let you guys know if I find anybody that's interesting. Okay, I'm really interested in this guy. He is currently signed with Porsche in GT World. I'm gonna approach him, see if he has any interest. Dang it, Dominic! Alright, back to the drawing board. Okay, found another person I'm very interested in. Charlotte Williams. Approach. She is interested. Alright, so let's do some contract negotiations here. Wages are important to me. Great. How much am I paying? Remember, Charlotte Williams. How much am I paying Ben? I must know this. How much am I paying him? 60,000 per race. So regardless of really anything, I'm going to be paying this person more, which is perfectly fine with me. Let's start here. Prefer a medium contract. Prefer you to pay it all. I can live with that. We got money. Like a nice signing on fee. Alright, so we'll give you a decent signing on fee. Bonus size and important. Okay. So for a podium, we'll give you, or for top 3 in qualifying, we'll give you 60,000. For a podium, we will give you 72,000. No, we'll give you 60,000 and 48,000. Let's start there. I'll bump this up one more because I want to make sure I get her. So we will send that proposal. We will see where that puts us in a couple days. But for now, let's get the car repairs going. You have that engine that definitely needs to be improved. So we will put that on the docket here, mainly for reliability. 41 minutes before the race. That'll be great. So let's move ahead. The brakes will be finished here in a couple days, and then we can get another part going. We got the contract proposal right before the race, so we can keep that in our thoughts. Gene Haas, just a reminder that we are currently in 5th place, and it's better than our original target. Great. Advanced ERS coming to Formula 1. Team principals of Formula 1 will meet at the FIA next week to discuss allowing 3 different types of energy recovery system. Okay. We just got a new engine, Kevin, and realistically, we're not getting another one anytime soon. But the brakes are finished. So let's improve those, make sure those are ready for the event this weekend. And let's see. Kevin really wants us to do another engine. Let's see what we got available to us. Nothing good. Nothing good at all. Yeah, really nothing good. I could take the risk level off of this. But would it really be that much better than what we have already? I don't know. Let's wait until we know the status of our new engineer, but until then we'll do a quick part. Front wing looks like a disaster. But we don't have anywhere to go on the front wing. Gosh dang it. What's worse, this or this? New gearbox, we'll do that. Bam, and bam. That'll be ready soon. That's a little bit of money. We gotta remember we're gonna be spending a lot of money on that new designer if we end up signing her. But we got both the political vote and contract proposal notice. what do we got first? We've got political vote first. Alright, advanced ERS. So teams get a choice of 3 types of ERS: flywheel, supercapacitor, and battery. So this is interesting. This adds a new level to things that I kind of like. So I'm going to vote for this, but I'm not going to use both of my voting power. I'm only going to use one. Because I really don't care either way, but I will also support this if it goes through. Let's see. Got a lot of against. Oh, it's a tiebreaker with John Todd, who votes for it. Excellent. So we will have advanced ERS next season. Great. Thank you, John Todd. Much appreciated. And now we know the status of our contract negotiations. Okay. So we got some work to do. We will up the wages a little bit. That's fine. And we will up the bonus a couple notches. And we'll up the signing fee. We still have one more chance after this, hopefully. But we'll send that negotiation. So we won't have her for a while yet. But that's fine. But let's head off to Guildford. And it did look like we had some sponsors ending after Guildford. So we definitely want to make sure we have a good race. Because our sponsorship appeal is really down the drain right now. So if we have a good race, maybe we could improve that a little bit. What's this? We got... Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, moving on. Sorry, kind of all over the place there. There's so many things to look at. It's like dangling shiny objects in front of you all the time. But, let's get this all set. We do have new parts that we could fit, so let's take a look at that. New engine we will give to Roman. New brakes, excuse me. New engine we will also give to Roman. I think that's a wise thing to... Roman is technically a better driver, but he has just not been as good this season. Maybe it's because we're not giving him all the keys to success. So we'll give it a shot, see if Roman can maybe start pulling through. But let's head off to the Guildford British Grand Prix. Grand Prix. I can't say Prix right for some reason. It always ends up sounding like P. Grand Prix. Grand Prix. Oh my goodness, there's a thunderstorm. It's an absolute monsoon. It is Britain, to be fair. That is a stereotype. But oh my. Let's see what setups we have for Guildford here. Granted, these setups haven't been that great for us. Guildford track A and a little bit of rain experience too, so we'll put that in. We do need to bring the downforce down just a bit. Yeah, we're definitely starting on intermediates. No, we're starting on full wets. Not sure how much experience... we'll go with intermediates, because I think intermediate knowledge doesn't slow down after, if I recall. So we'll see. We will see. But let's bring that down a bit. Intermediates. And let's go off to the track. Alright. Kind of a mixed bag here. We will start with Pietro this time. We started with Roman last time. But kind of a mixed bag. We definitely need to be running more wing. The handling's good. With more wing, you would think you'd want to go more towards acceleration. So I guess we'll try it. We'll go there. I mean, is that really enough room to... go from good to excellent? I don't know. We'll try it. Go out for another lap. Pietro for Roman. Let's see here. We've got... we had an excellent, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I went the right way with Pietro. Okay, that's good. But we gotta go pretty far down here. Go that way, but we need to fix this. There we go. We'll see where that puts us after another lap. Alright, that's looking a lot better. So we're full knowledge on intermediates and qualifying. I'm going to send Roman out for a race trim. It's a little early for dry tires, but knowledge is knowledge nonetheless. But Pietro, we still got a little fiddling to do with the handling, which is actually the thing that was great last time, so we went the wrong way on handling. Okay. So maybe if we push it the other way, and then bring it back with that. Maybe that'll be excellent. We will see. But race trim, we'll put you on the softs. We're splitting up the strategy a bit here in practice, just so we can kind of cover all the knowledge bases here. But I will see you guys in qualifying, because I think we're pretty much done with setup work now. Alright, qualifying is here, and it looks like we have more rain. This is the third qualifying session in a row that we've had rain. That's rather unusual. But we got 3 excellents on Kevin. I think this is the second race in a row we've done that. And then the setup that we had with Roman already. So let's take qualifying and see what the weather situation is going to be. It comes back down at like 5 minutes, so we're gonna stay in. We're not gonna risk going out, and then we'll kind of analyze the situation here on whether we should go out on dries or inters. They're gonna talk about not going out, I know, but I'm pretty sure we have enough time to go out on dries. I just want to make sure that it is dry. Till the end of the session, looks like it is. Okay, so we will go out in the depth of the session. They only get 1 run, but it should be a dry track for them, so that's good. So let's see. Yeah, I know all about the fact that you need to set a time. Magnussen, go. Roman, go. And let's see where this puts us here. We're not the first ones out on soft tires. Looks like we're pretty much with everybody here, so I don't think that we're going to have any unusual eliminations here, because everybody's out right now on soft tires. So let's see what we got going right now. Magnussen's about 6/10 off pole right now. 7th for Magnussen, and for Roman, it is... Okay, it's 7th now for Roman. So Roman did better that time. Usually it's the other way around, isn't it? Yeah, interesting. Alright. But yeah, no unusual eliminations there, except for Danny Kvyat. He must not have gotten a full time in on drives there. So Robert Kubica makes it into Q2. Good for him. Valtteri Bottas is on pole currently. But moving on to Q2 here, let's see what the weather situation is. Looks dry for now, so we'll definitely have to set a banker time just in case. But it looks dry for the whole session, so that's good. But we have an extra set of tires to use, so we'll send them out now on a banker lap, and we'll see where that puts us. Alright, so Roman is again about a half a second faster than Kevin, so we gave Roman both of the new parts, right? So maybe that's helping him, I don't know. But we definitely are going to have to send Kevin out again. I don't know. Should we send Roman out again? The track grip is significantly higher. So yeah, we'll send Roman out now. And then we'll send Kevin out now. So again, both of them will only have 1 set of tires for Q3. But that's fine. I'm not as concerned about that as I am getting into Q3 in the first place. Even though it really has kind of bit us the last couple of races, not having free choice of tires. So, maybe I should, just let things happen like this. But I don't mind. Roman bumps up to 7th, so that's an improvement for sure. See where Kevin bumps up into. Kevin's out. He didn't improve enough. Alright, so we're going to have mixed strategy here at the start, it looks like. But I will definitely put Kevin on the softer tire to start. That has for sure seemed like the recommended strategy at the start. But good for Roman. He's definitely improving with those new parts. I definitely think those are helping. But like I said, Roman is technically the better driver. So he should be doing this well all the time. But Let's see, any unusual? Nope, pretty straightforward eliminations there. Alright, so let's see where we can get Kevin starting for the race. Rain. Well, not Kevin, Roman. I'm so used to saying Kevin is the one that's getting through. Okay. So we're gonna wait. Again, we only have one set of tires, so we really need to nail the timing. Alright. Rain again at the end, okay. So send him out now. But there's rain again at the end. Oh wait, Roman only did one run. Or did he do two? I have no idea. Oh wait, no, Roman had an extra set of tires going in because he didn't use the softs in practice. That's right, because we had the weird practice session. But let's see if we can maybe catch a few people napping here. Because we are the only one out on a lap right now, and there's rain coming at the end that will spoil everybody else's lap, it looks like. So we might have a chance of having a really good starting position here. Which is, I mean, I'm all for it. Yep, lap ends right as the rain starts. We're second right now to Max Verstappen. Stopping. But let's see where that puts us overall, because we were the only one that got like a really clean lap in. Hamilton is doing purples though, even though the track is wet. Well, it looks like P7. You know, that's not bad. That's about as good as we could have hoped for. Best of the rest. I do think the rain helped us a little bit, but maybe not as much as I was working it up to be. But Lewis Hamilton's on pole. Nothing unusual there. Let's see. If we had run the last session's time, we would have still been right there, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. Let's see. What is the weather for the race? It looks dry right now. And I'm not seeing any issues weather-wise, so let's see. We can look at tire strategy here. So if we put hard and then a hard and soft should get you to the end realistically. You might have to go on mediums, but we'll see. But for Kevin, we'll definitely start on the hards. And we'll bring in the hard now, excuse me. For Roman though, no, we'll just bring in the hard tires. I was thinking about doing a 2-stop with all softs, but I don't think that's going to be the wise course of action. But we will do all that. And who knows, there might be rain later on, because we've had lots of rain issues this weekend already. But let's see, 7th and 13th we are starting here today. Not the best view here on the start. Oh, looks like a little bit of a crappy start for Roman. Remember, Kevin has that start perk, so I would expect him to be doing pretty well getting up towards the front here. Even though he is on hard tires, which technically should not be helping him too much. But Roman is up into second. Good for him. That's a heck of a start. I do think Gasly is maybe slowing down the pack there. Because he's usually not one of the faster guys. Roman just put fastest lap of the race in too, just for the record. But we will back things down here a little bit. Because despite the fact that we would love to keep this front running position, I don't think wearing out the tires is worth it. But yeah, we'll bring everything back down. And see how long Roman can go on these tires. Now we're the ones holding everybody up, as Vettel and Hamilton have checked out from the rest of the field here. But yeah, just keep doing it, Roman. Just keep doing it. Not gonna be angry about that. And Kevin, for starting on the hard tire, is doing significantly better than I expected. He's definitely the farthest up of the alternate strategy people, so that is excellent. But alright, I think Roman is starting to lose his ability to block everybody. But Let's see, probably another lap or two for Roman. One more, I would say, would be good on these tires. This is a long lap, though. But yeah, we will start pushing in for Roman, and you can pit on too. Let's analyze the strategy here. So if we do 20 laps here, that brings us to 28, so we would have to go back to softs. But if we do 11 and 11, that's 22, which will get us to 30. If we do mediums, let's do a medium stint, and then we can analyze where we are. Fast pit stop. So we'll bring you in now. Roman, we haven't used the medium tire at all, so that will be new. We also don't have any practice knowledge on it, so who knows what's going to happen with that. But let's analyze where Kevin is now. Again, farthest up of the alternate strategy people so far, so definitely rocking it back here. I don't know why I paused it. We're bringing the fuel back down. Roman could probably push fuel a little bit. Let's see, we want to make it to like lap 15. If we make it to lap 16, we can do 2 stints on hards. If we can make it further than that, then we could probably do either a medium or a soft stint to the end, which would be great. Alright, everybody else is pitted, except for Kevin. So he is up into 5th. Roman is starting to get his positions back up there as well. So we're in a good spot here, for sure. Could probably push a little bit on the fuel now. See if we can defend. No, not quite. Not quite. So we'll chill out on that. We'll chill out over here. So we will. And that's worn tires right there. If you can make it 1, maybe 2 more laps, I would be very happy. But we can start pushing in now, I would say. And we will pit for another set of hards. So that's splitting exactly in half. We don't have the F1 rules of 2 different tire types, so we are all good there. See any mistakes on the pit stop? Nope. Coming out in 12th, but we should not have to stop again, where I'm pretty sure everybody else is going to have to stop again here, including Roman. So if Kevin can just run his race and save those tires to the end, I think we might have a decent position. Meanwhile, Roman is here best of the rest position right now, defending from Ricardo on slightly more worn and slightly slower tires. So overall doing a good job of holding this position. If I can get 1 more lap out of you, Roman, I can go back on the softs, which really makes me look stupid for bringing the hard tire knowledge in. I was thinking about it too. I was thinking about it, which makes it even worse. Alright, bringing in this lap. So push in with a set of softs. Alright, 11 laps. Yeah, set of softs. We won't be able to push in too much, but we will do that. But we are in a good place right now with both drivers. We're going to have to see how the strategy sorts out for Kevin. But for Roman, this should be the last pit stop. Neutral. Save up some fuel here. But right now, he's behind Kevin, which is interesting. But I would expect him to pass Kevin relatively easily. We might even put a team order on Kevin if it starts getting a little dicey. Because Roman does have the faster car and the faster tires. So let's actually do that. We will allow teammate through because he is faster when they get close. So that'll be nice. But I'm just going to analyze things and let things go here. And I will bring you guys back in if anything interesting happens. Alright, 3 laps to go here. We have solidified ourselves in 7th and 9th right now, which I think is a very good result for us. Daniel Ricciardo has challenged Roman a little bit, but he has been able to pull away. Let's see, is Ricciardo... He is pushing now, so we might see him come back, and then Magnussen is pretty clear in 9th here, so we shouldn't have to worry about him. We're just going to manage the tires and fuel to the end here. But yeah, I think we're pretty safe here. We got blue flags coming up ahead, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about tires. We will bring the fuel back down for Kevin. And we'll bring it back down for Roman because Danny Rick is kind of falling behind here. So I think we are in good shape for a 7th. Oh, he's coming back. 7th and a 9th place effort. That is a great result for us considering none of the top 6 crashed. That's about as good as we could have hoped for in this race. And we should have gotten more points than Renault, which is what we've been aiming for. We're very happy with that result. Lewis Hamilton wins. Oh, wait, hold the phone. Lewis Hamilton got demoted for breaking breaking GMA rules. The winner of the race, no less. So that moves Sebastian Vettel up to winning the race and moves both of our drivers up a position. It also puts Nico Hulkenberg in points, but I don't really care about that too much. So we've got 12 points to their 7 points. So I'm fine with that. We would have gotten 8 to their 4. Right? We would have gotten 8 to their 4. So instead of 12 to their 7. So it's a 1 point improvement in the constructors race, but that is pretty big. If that were to happen in real life, there'd be lots of questions. But he still gets the fastest lap bonus, which is a little broken. But Kevin moves down in points because Gasly had a really good race. But Roman passes Kimi Räikkönen in points, so they are growing ever closer together. Sebastian Vettel is now within 1 point of Lewis Hamilton for the championship. And for constructors, we are still, what is that? That's like 13? No, 16 behind, right? Yeah, 16 behind. Oh, math was struggling there for a second. 16 behind Renault, but that'll be kind of a season-long objective here. But overall, really good productive race. Really happy with that. So let's just see if there's any pressing matters here. Otherwise, we will end the episode there. I'm hopeful with this series that I'm going to be doing this twice a week. Maybe even more because I really enjoy this game in general. And I really feel like plowing through episodes of this is rather easy for me. So, like, this is the second one I've recorded today. I'm probably going to record 1, maybe 2 more. So, at least 2 episodes a week, maybe 3, who knows. And if you guys enjoy it, it'll give me even more motivation to move forward. But we also got some marketability traits, which is exactly what I was saying we needed for our sponsorship stuff. And overall team marketability went up. Roman has unlocked a perk. Super Overtake mode, an extra engine mode is unlocked, allowing even more power. Okay. So that's a relationship with mechanic thing. Kevin's not quite there yet, so that's good. We got $2.6 million, so that recovers some of our HQ finances that we had incurred today. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you guys want this series as much as possible, then be sure to hammer that like button. Leave comments. Leave suggestions for, maybe next season. I'm probably going to be looking to replace Roman. Maybe even Kevin. So leave suggestions on who you think I should hire. Reminder, we have Hamilton buttered up. I feel like we have somebody else buttered up for negotiations as well. So let me know in the comments. But I'm really enjoying this series, and I hope you guys are too. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Motorsport Manager. Bye.